Hey everybody, welcome back to Ready City Play. We're playing Burgle Brothers. I'm still here with my retired acrobat friend and my maverick falconer. And we're going to rob some safes and steal some loot. But we've just had a bit of a hiccup in our plan, you see.
Yeah.
I was checking my overall plan on how we're going to do this. You know, the one I made meticulously before we came into this bank so that we wouldn't screw up. And I've just remembered that there's no computer room to turn off the detector.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing we didn't...
fingerprint motion laser only.
Yeah, exactly. And I have them all noted down here on my schematic that I made. But there's not one for detectors, so we're going to have to
just have to go through and figure
no
it
choice.
We're going to have
no
to
choice.
Unless there's a service duct.
Unless there's... Oh my god, that's genius.
Unless there's a service duct.
That's why I'm on the team.
That's why he's the maverick falconer.
Because I find service
Oh,
ducts.
does that mean cause I was about to say, does that mean I want to come back down and start assisting you guys? But maybe I don't. Maybe I want to find a service duct.
Definitely.
I bet they're both on that floor.
Or both on the first floor.
Next to
It's
each
also
other. They're going to
possible.
be these two. They're going to be these two.
Oh man, that has happened. I've had the reputation before.
But we can start cracking this safe once this tile's released.
It is your turn.
Yeah, it is my turn. So I feel like I want to reveal this tile.
Yeah, do that.
However, if you just want... I want to point something out before you move in there. If you move there, you have to go the long way around to get back to the safe.
That's true.
Because you're out of fingerprint hacks.
How many times can you do once per turn?
Yeah, but if I go back this way and he decides to come down there, I'm fucked.
It's true.
That's true. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, okay. 1.
Peek.
And peek for 2.
Peek for 2.
What is
Atrium.
Oh.
May peek up
Or
or down
down.
and see below. So you can
Okay.
peek up from there.
So if this guard was here, he would see you.
No, because this is on the first floor.
This safe
If
is
he's up
so easy
or
to
down, seen from above and below. Yes, you
crack. We
would.
only need 3
You'd be
numbers
seen-
for
oh,
this.
sorry. if he was
it'd
here.
be here.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, of course.
There's
My
a whole
bad.
other floor in the
Sorry,
middle.
I forgot.
No, it would be that one.
Yeah, it'd be that
Yeah,
one.
that one.
Yeah.
We only need 3 numbers for that safe. We only need... There's four fours,
Yeah, it's
a 5 and a 2.
pretty easy to crack.
It's an easy safe.
4, 5, and
But
2.
you can't get
We've
up
got the
there
code
yet.
for the safe number 1.
So do you want to like...
Shall I peek here?
Yeah, because you can still move to the stairs.
Boom.
Service duct.
This is the
Oh.
service duct.
Yeah, we can move it.
Imagine
It's so cool.
That would be incredibly lucky
awesome.
and brilliant.
This game's so cinematic.
So are you going to move
It's
to the
amazing
stairs?
how there's such a silly game.
Well, we still need to explore all these other
I
tiles.
can do that. because
Maybe not. Maybe you don't need to. We found everything we need on that floor. Potentially. We found everything we need to win. Like, need.
You need to start
Everything else
heading
is
back
helpful.
that way anyway to do the safe. I will hack the
Well, wait a minute. Am I doing the safe or are you doing the safe?
One of you should do both in case you end up having to walk through this.
I feel like because you've already got the blueprints,
You should actually do the safe. I can get
you
rid
should
of the
probably
blueprints.
just do the loot
Yeah,
cat.
that's a tool as well.
Yeah, that's true.
It's also actually more potentially safer for you to be on the floor by yourself because you can kind of mitigate with the Raven.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Whereas if I'm on the floor by myself, I don't have any tools other than run away and hide.
Yeah, that's true.
So does that mean that we're in agreement that
My
Rook's gonna
ability
do that?
is not
No.
dependent on me being on any floor, so I can help you guys out no matter where I am.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, I just realised something. Did you move both of us once?
No.
In one turn?
No,
you
you
did.
No.
No, you didn't.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I definitely didn't do it twice.
You didn't do it twice.
Okay, cool.
So you go back to the stairs for your last section.
Well, I feel like you're definitely going up towards the safe or something.
I was going to check this out, or at least peek up to see what that is. That'll save a lot of time.
You've one action left, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you head back to the stairs, because if you're going
Yeah. So
upstairs...
is it better for me to just go straight up to the next floor? Do we think this floor
Is Ben going to be doing the hacking?
Yeah, Ben's going to go and
Hacking.
hack and
Cracking.
safe and stuff.
Okay,
Unless
then, yeah,
you
go
want
upstairs
to
then,
move me to there.
Why are you
Don't know
going
what some of
to
this tile
finish the
is and
floor
what this tile
before going?
I'm definitely at least going to peek at this thing and that
'cause
space
it
there.
gets you. Yeah, it's a double whammy, I
Yeah.
suppose. Yeah, that's quite helpful. Then yeah, either move Ben or move yourself. It's entirely up to you.
Yay. You get a free move out of it, Ben.
So the guard moves twice,
Boop, boop.
and then we reveal the next.
Ooh,
Oh, dear.
Okay.
Okay,
So
not
that's
too bad.
1,
Definitely
2,
need to move
3,
that round.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he's going to go this way.
Eruption move, damn it. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Ben's turn. He's not going to get close to it.
So long as you can mitigate with the Raven, it's fine. Is this closest 1, 2, 3,
Yeah,
4,
it is,
5,
but I'm going
6?
to mitigate with the Raven.
You can put the
So
Raven
I'm going to put the
on the
Raven
camera.
right
But you can't yet until you've moved the keypad because you only place it 2 spaces away.
from where I am.
Yeah. That won't do anything there.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay, I won't move it yet.
Not move yet.
What was
So
it?
you're peeking.
Okay, I peek.
God,
here.
Maverick Faulkner, get your head in the game.
Okay, I found another deadbolt there, which is really useful.
That's useful.
I'm going to
guess.
peek at this one, which is a metal detector.
That's also useful. I mean, why couldn't both metal detectors be there in places like that?
And then I'm going to move here.
So that's 3.
Move that to
Free
there.
action. Okay.
I have a fourth move. Shall I?
I think you gotta go up towards the stairs, right?
Okay, yeah, this is a good opportunity.
Oh, if you're not going to be searching down there.
Well, I mean-
oh, of course, because he's going to...
Well, the guard's going that
that's
way,
right,
so
that's
it's
very true.
silly to run into that dead end.
really bad.
Okay, so the guard's going to move 1 in bounds, right?
Yeah, boop. 1.
1, 2.
He's finished right there.
Cool.
And then...
It's your turn, Chris.
I like it when it's my turn. I'm very selfish. My favourite turn in the game is my turn.
Cool.
Alright, let's see what you got, retired
Okay,
performer.
so we're in agreement that despite our hiccup in our plan, I'm looking for a service duct that may or may not exist on this floor.
I know, but if it does,
But-
it's going to be a win.
So I'm
But I think it helps us to map out these floors
Yeah.
anyway before we start loading up
I mean,
with
we need to
things
find the
that-
stairs anyway. You
I'm
might as well
gonna-
do it while it's just one of
I'm going
us.
to peek here.
Because 3 of us on that floor with that guy moving 4 is going to be a nightmare.
That is a
It's
nightmare.
gonna be
Yeah,
a
that's how you
nightmare.
lose the game. I'm going to peek here, okay?
Yeah.
It is a laser room.
Okay.
So we've seen 2 of those before. I'm going to peek up to this one above here.
So for that.
This is thermo. Oh my god, we're just trapped with alarms.
So you'd need to move blindly into the next
I
room.
could either kind of stop or I go 1, 2. Now he would go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he'd get me. He would get me if that is something bad. But I kind of want to do it because we haven't done a blind move yet, and I kind of feel that if it works out, it will work out really well.
Well, I mean, what could it be?
Well, how could it be bad? Everything's been bad. I mean,
I think you should do it. I think
I authorize
statistics.
this plan.
Yeah, I think
goodness.
all the deadbolts and everything.
Just everything. This is the worst area of the board. Okay, so 3, and then blind move. I'm committed to a move here.
Yes.
Secret door.
Yeah.
It's safe. You can move into this room, into this tile through walls, not out of it. So basically, the only wall that in this game you'll only be affected by this tile and this wall. You can move into this tile from here. So that's kind of good because it means I can kind of explore around here and then
jump
be
back.
able to just jump back out.
Yeah, that's true.
May enter through walls, and most importantly, I did not trigger an alarm with my blind movement. So the guard
Good
moves
job.
1. Thanks, Mike. I like it when the rook approves. So the guard moves 1, and then we draw a new location card, and he is coming right to me.
For you.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's equal. So he goes clockwise. That is the rule.
From the top or from the...
Clockwise means he'll move like. I don't know how to explain it. It just makes sense.
Well,
Well,
this
you-
would be
you have to-
Britton's.
Exactly. That'd be Widdershins, and that'd be clockwise.
But I mean, it depends which way he's facing, surely.
If you think
the clock is
we're
always-
facing 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
Right, so
12
he'd
o'clock's
go...
always-
So doesn't that just mean he goes up? Because we're already facing up.
No.
No, it's
It's
I
up,
don't
down,
understand
down,
I
right.
just don't know how to explain it.
If this board was a clock face, 6 o'clock would be here and 12 o'clock would be here,
Yeah.
which means he always moves around in that direction.
Yeah.
But because
Move left to right.
I mean, so
So
when,
he
so when he
left,
go
left
up,
is clockwise, right is anti-clockwise, Widdershins, and he can basically move, start moving, start moving left.
so
start
you
moving
don't,
right.
so you draw the line like between the two directions, and that's the clockwise route.
I
That's the
don't know
clockwise
how I
route.
think about it.
literally-
It just makes sense to me.
But
Do you know
yeah,
what I mean?
I don't know how this is so complicated. This
I
is
think he goes
9
up.
o'clock. And
No,
this
he
is
doesn't.
3
I
o'clock.
know he doesn't. I know the game. He doesn't go up. He goes left.
But if you're drawing it from north, that's the first choice. That's the second
No,
choice.
if he's a choice between right, left,
There is no
and right,
north on a clock.
This is essentially right and essentially left.
Yeah, north is.
You'll always go left. Trust me.
See, that seems
This is-
anti-clockwise to me.
You mean Widdershins, but what are you talking about? No, left is always
Okay,
right.
alright, I'm just gonna. I mean, as long as it's constant, it doesn't matter.
Trust me. You understand, right?
I totally got it the first time you said it. I have no idea how this is so complicated.
So he moved here for 1, then we reveal. So we've got 3 movement left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same distance both ways. He goes the clockwise, which is the leftmost. So he goes 2, 3, and 4.
I mean, I guess the only way I can see it is if Ben thinks because he's here and his 2 directions are going out like that, the bottom of the clock face is here. In which case 12 o'clock would be here.
If you make a clock though,
But in which case it'd still go the same way.
Let's just talk about this later.
Think of the guard. Think of the guard at 6 o'clock, and his destination is 12 o'clock.
Why would he be 6 o'clock?
Because
It's the bottom of the clock face.
Yeah, but I'm okay. Continue.
I think 6 o'clock, that's 12 o'clock. So to move there in an
always
anti-clockwise
goes
fashion,
via-
we do that. To move there in a clockwise fashion, we do this.
He always goes via 9 o'clock.
But yes, he always goes via 9 o'clock. Well said. He always goes via 9 o'clock.
Rather than 3 o'clock.
So you have to imagine the clock above the 2 points.
Yeah, imagine the clock face overlaid on the board.
I thought we were imagining the clock face where he is, which means if he can either go, which means
I see what you mean. So
see
he
what
picks
I
a
mean?
direction based. Yes.
based on
make sense.
Imagine a tiny clock face on the tile.
yeah, and then it's starting from 12 and working your way clockwise. That would be.
I mean,
Oh, I see.
That's
where
how
you're
I-
going.
that's
how-
so overly complicated.
Yeah, it
How
really
is that
is.
overly complicated?
That is so overly complicated.
Okay,
And also,
okay.
like, nobody jumps to that
Do
conclusion.
you know what? I'm just glad I understand where you were getting it from.
Okay.
Wow.
I just think
So he's-
differently, do you guys?
It's hard as hell. So he's
So
there.
glad we resolved this issue.
Okay.
Me too.
Cool.
Shut
All
up,
right.
mate.
Do it.
Just move on. Please move on. Okay, cool. Rook's turn. Well, am I definitely going up here? And
Yeah, you should
and
go
going
there.
around?
You should go there.
Okay, so this guy's going to move here, and then he's going to get a new direction and move 2,
And
right?
you could end up on that camera.
He's
system.
gonna move where, sorry?
He could end up here, here, here.
Can he peek here? If he moved up here, could he peek there and move there?
Yeah, of course you could. You can peek into where the guard is.
So if I go 1, 2,
Peek and then move.
Peek for 3.
peek in here.
That way, that could be something that
He hasn't
means-
moved in ages, that guy.
That could be
Peek for
something
3.
that.
Peek, 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 peek.
Ooh.
So laboratory.
Lavatory.
Oh, lavatory, actually.
Lavatory. When revealed, place 3 stealth tokens here.
So this is essentially like a shield where you can hide in the lavatory and you can spend the stealth tokens as if they were your own. If a guard moved in there, so it's essentially a hiding place.
You
What
could-
happens
you
if
could
I
in there.
move in there?
If you move in now, you would then lose a stealth token.
But I would lose one of those.
You could choose to, and presumably you would.
I mean, that seems like a good idea, right?
Yeah, it kind of does actually. Because
Well, my
worst case
other option is to go here.
worst case scenario, he's going to move down there and come straight back up, and you'll waste 2 of them. But how many opportunities are we going to get to use that lavatory? Not many.
I mean, all of the movements he's had have been sort of on this side of the board.
Yeah, he's already had
There's a
this.
good chance
So
he's going to move
there's-
from here that way,
Yeah, there's a very good chance he's going to go away.
which means that's a good spending of.
I mean, there's a
one
pretty good chance he might come up here as well. But even so, the point is he's kind of moving away, and all of the tiles I want to investigate are over here, where he's already.
Well, then I thought I'd say do it. I think move into the lavatory.
So basically, I just go into here and
Move
go
switch
into the
into
bathroom.
yeah,
and
space with the guard
Hide in
and
the
hide.
bathroom.
That's
I mean,
cool.
It's like fucking hiding in plain sight. I'm bloody ninja.
Rook the ninja.
Cool.
What does the guard do?
Benjamin.
Oh yeah, cool. It's the guard's turn.
Oh yeah, sorry.
There's
He
one.
goes here.
Reveal
I
this
need
thing.
to use 2 more spaces to move.
Yeah,
And
it's just
your
over
gamble worked out well, sir.
2, 3.
2, 3. I like it.
Awesome.
Excellent.
All right.
On the stairs is a
I
bit
like that I have this safe room here.
Yeah, it is good.
I'm
We can
moving.
check up here as well now.
I'm moving that there. Makes sense.
Okay, free move. Makes sense.
Or maybe I should. Yeah, I should leave that. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I should have moved you there.
Yeah, you should. Damn it. Do you want to hack that in case you need it?
Yeah, I'm gonna hack
Next
it. I'm
turn
gonna hack
you can-
it. So it was 1, 2, 3,
4 for the hack.
4 for the hack. And I'll start getting on the safe.
Next turn, yeah.
Cool.
The guard moves.
Yeah, the guard goes 1.
2, basically,
and
into
he
the
hangs
guard,
out there.
Because the crow irritates him again. He must be
Yeah.
thinking, who keeps leaving the fucking windows in? That is crazy.
He's exactly right.
Because
He's
there
like,
are guards right
he's
now.
like, is this the same bird? Is this loads of birds? I don't
Reginald is a falcon.
Because our guards have absolutely no idea there's a house going on yet.
Wait,
I don't
why,
know. I mean,
why am I
look at
called the Raven who has a falcon? Doesn't that seem...
So you're a falconer, but
No.
your bird is a raven.
It makes sense.
Does that make sense? Can a falconer have a raven?
Absolutely no.
Doesn't a
Isn't a
falconer just have
falconer
a
I'm
bird trainer?
not an ornithological person.
Oh
I'm an ornithologist.
no. Oh god.
That
I'm
word.
just a casual ornithologist.
What
Do a
now?
thing.
It's your turn.
That's my turn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do your thing where you go through all the rooms.
We'll just run through the rooms.
Just start running around.
I kind of want to. Let me peek
I
at
feel
this.
like you want
Yeah,
to pose
that's a good
anarchy
idea.
because we've been so good so far.
We've been so good, and
Don't
I risked it and it worked.
resist the urge to
Well,
burn it down.
I'm gonna peek here because there's no reason to run in there.
Yeah.
And we need to find out what the hell this is potentially.
Because you just have to run in and run out.
And stairs, that's our
stairs.
exit.
That's
This
all we
is
have.
our exit point.
Stairs.
This right here is how we escape and win the game.
So put this
Thank God
deep-
it's surrounded by walls and
Yeah, it's really annoying actually.
largely inaccessible.
I kind of just want to rock jump in here.
Don't do it. Why? There's no.
Can you get away? Like
there is actually a reason. If he goes 1-2 and comes up here, he could potentially go to one of these spaces.
so you want to just run through 3 of them to be guaranteed
If I ran to here, he could go 1, 2, 3, 4. But every alarm I set off will be. But as long as this isn't an alarm, it won't matter.
Yeah,
Unless he draws that card.
Unless he draws that card, that's a really small chance.
Sure.
Can I run through all 3 of them?
Look, you're like a whole floor away from me. I'm hiding in the bathroom. I honestly don't mind.
If I get caught, we all lose.
It's true.
If I run through all 3 of them, the only problem is I run to a deadbolt. That could end that. But deadbolt won't be. I'm running into this one. Okay?
Okay.
Ooh.
Stop here or trigger alarm.
So I guess you're stopping now.
If I stop there, we're going to run a vent card because I only done 2 things. Oh no, that's not true. I could peek.
I mean, you're going to be losing a stealth token.
You know, it's actually a good thing I did that.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I'd be trapped here. I either had to move in there anyway, or just hang around here and move the stairs and hope he didn't come to me.
So he's most likely going to trigger a...
I have to hope he was backed away, but I think it's highly unlikely.
So you should.
So I can do 2. I have 2 options. I can use my last 2 actions to peek at both of these, get information, and just accept that there's a 90% chance that I will lose a stealth token, or I can move blindly. Well, I could always.
You'll trigger the alarm.
Why don't I? Oh yeah. But he won't. But he'll come to here. That's fine, actually. He'll just
go
move
1,
there.
2, 3, 4.
He'll just move 1 extra space. He'll get 1 extra movement to go 1 extra space before drawing a new location. If I move, I should peek here, and then if it's safe, move there.
Okay.
That's what I should do, I think.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to peek here to the left, because it's the lowest chance it'll go that way.
Yeah.
He could go that way. He could end up going off, for fuck's sake.
Good thing you didn't move in. Oh, God.
So,
what would happen if you tried to move in there blindly?
Should I use my...
You basically essentially end up in peak action.
Should I use my
Unless if you had enough actions left over.
So that actually cancels your movement.
Well, if I did it as my first or second action, I'd be allowed to give up the rest of the action I had left to finish the move action, or I'd be allowed to basically advance the move and just have a real the time.
I could use that for that last tile there.
To this tile here.
I could move you in there for free.
Yeah, I mean the question is, do I want to peek here, or do I want to? Or jump in. The odds are when he goes 1-2, the odds are he's going to move here anyway.
Yeah.
So I don't think I should bug the alarm. I think it's just
peek.
Just peek.
Seems legit.
And I'm almost certainly going to start up. There's only 1.
Yeah, it's fine.
Peek camera. I should have jumped in there. Okay, end of my turn. 1, 2. If this is like over here, then I should have jumped in there. Oh, we go entirely. 3.
Oh my god.
4. I got away with
so
it.
Lucky. Stupid guard.
He's so dumb.
Stupid
He was so
dummy.
close to us and he ran away. I can't believe that worked out. Yeah, you might want to use that unless he moves me into. Actually, you're right. He can move me into it and saves blueprints.
I mean, that does make sense. You can peek that and stuff.
Great. Well, I might do that tomorrow on Ready Steady Play. Ready Steady Steal. Your shit. Our shit now. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss it. Leave us a comment. Let us know if you're enjoying this series. Like the videos. We like to feel like you're enjoying them because we put a lot of effort into making them. And we're doing the best we can. And we'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, everyone.
See you guys.